Football View, the beautiful game.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Football View. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. We are here with Milos and we'll be talking about the Euro 2024 finals, Spain versus England. Actually incredible. We started from the group stages, knockout stages, quarterfinals, semifinals, and this is the final preview and predictions for the Euro 2024. Thanks for joining me, Milos.
Thank you for having me again. Thank you for making this all happen. And thank you everyone for watching us and for supporting us. And yeah, we have a very, very fun game in front of us. I really can't wait for it to start. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. At least it's finals, so anything can happen, of course. But we all know where we are going. But we'll see how it goes.
All right. Milos, the last predictions, we expected Spain to be in the finals, but we didn't expect England to be in the finals. Tell me, before we start, what happened in that Netherlands-England game?
So, from my point of view, again, the VAR literally destroyed the game again in the big stages, because I cannot believe that what they give, that when you combine what happened in the Germany-Spain game and then now you see England and the Netherlands game, what happened in these two games, it's just unacceptable. For me, the England game is even terrible more, because that is never a penalty in a million years. Like, the guy already did shoot the ball, so it was not like he touched him first, then he couldn't shoot or something like that. He already shot the ball, then after the contact, they touched it, and that was so little contact that is just that is never a penalty. Like that wouldn't be maybe even not a foul if it was somewhere outside, you know.
Me personally, I felt it was a high foot. That's probably why it was given a penalty, because the player was showing under his boots, his toes were showing. So I felt that is why the penalty was given.
Yeah, but both of them raised the boots high. You know, the first player raised the boots to shoot the ball high, and the second player went with high boots to block it. It's just, you know, but there is no hard contact on each other for it to give a penalty. And it happened after the shot. That is a very big deal. You know, when you already shoot, there is nothing, you know, there is nothing you can do after the shot. The ball already went in, and then the contact happens. So the contact is not a result, you know, of the previous touch. It was just the ball went out anyways. So that's why I'm so hard against that penalty. And the bigger deal for me is when you put a referee that was already was suspended 6 months for changing and doing fixing the matches, and he's refereeing in the semifinals. That is just like, come on. I mean, in 21st century, we have something like this. And then tomorrow we're going to hear from the West. I don't want to go into politics now, but tomorrow we're going to hear from the West how they are, you know, above everyone, democracy and blah, blah, blah. And they do stuff like this in front of the stage of million and billion people watching this semifinals. I mean, unacceptable, just unacceptable. So I don't want to keep talking about that game. Let's focus now on this one. I'm just sad for the football, because they are ruining our beautiful sport, and I'm very disappointed in that. But for this match, I really hope I know we're gonna have a lot of fight between both of them. I think what's gonna make a difference in this match is how England gonna respond in the constant holding the ball of Spain. So if they're gonna press, or they're gonna stay back and let them do the passing, you know. So I think,
me personally, I feel they're going to sit back and wait. They are not going to press. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think also that. But I think that's a problem. I think they shouldn't do that, because if they wait and let Spain control the ball, eventually the Spain will find some space in between to do that. So for me, it's better for actually England to press them, because there is a bigger room for mistake, and they have fast players to use that you know, combination. They got, I don't know, I'm not gonna like name all the players. We all know what England has, but I think that's a better tactic. But if they leave like they did in against Switzerland or against these teams, if they let them control the game, Spain is the worst opponent to do that, because this new Spain that we are seeing now, it is not Spain like 5, 4, 10 years ago that has the ball and do nothing. You know, they just pass and nothing happens. This new Spain knows to put the ball up front to make problem for other teams. So I think England have to adapt to this situation if they want to have some result. And I also want to mention, I know I'm repeating myself, but Watkins should start for England, as Palmer as well. I'm so on their side. There are players that are using their minutes unbelievably well. Yes, it's hard to drop Kane. Yes, I know that. I know Saka is also a kind of pet of England fans. You know, everybody loves Saka, but sometimes you have to do what is best for the team. You can put them in maybe in extra time or something like that. You're gonna have fresher Kane and fresher Saka for something like that. I think that is the best tactic, but for England. But sadly, nobody asked me. Maybe it's good nobody asked me. We don't know that. But anyways, that's how I see that's my point of view for this game. What about you, Alberto?
Well, I feel it's going to be interesting. England will come out. I feel they won't make any changes. The same team that started against Netherlands will be the same team that will start against Spain. I just felt that the mindset will change. This game, you know, they have been criticized for sitting back a lot, and they attacked Netherlands. I was so surprised Netherlands had to sit back and allow England to play. So I feel this game, if England sits back, people will say, okay, it's a final game. They sit back, no problem. No one will say England were sitting back. The only issue is that when they sit back, when they get the ball, what do they do with it? If they actually try to create chances, try to score goals with the chances they get, no problem. But if they sit back and they do nothing with the ball, that's where the issue. So I feel this game, they're going to change their style of play. It's going to be different from what we saw against Netherlands. This game, they have to play, they will play a pragmatic style that will mostly rely on counter attacks. And that is where they can hurt Spain, because Spain, they keep a high line. We saw what Georgia did against Spain. If England scores first, it's going to be very dangerous for Spain, because Spain might come out and England will get more goals. Then as for the personnel in the game, I think Saka, Harry Kane, it's as if they are all programmed to play together. Once they are playing together, it's going to, you know, create this bond. Like, we know this player is here. We watch against Netherlands. Sometimes Spain came back to cover for Kieran Trippier. Trippier went to attack, and Kane went to the left wing back to protect that position, because the player was out of his position. So Kane does other stuff apart from scoring goals, obviously. Sometimes he falls back to fill in positions for other players, especially when they have to defend. So that is why Gareth Southgate, apart from the fact that he's the captain, that's why Gareth Southgate keeps playing him. So, but he has realized in these past few games, he has realized that, okay, there's something we need from Spain that is not giving us. If we play him, let's say 80 minutes, 70 minutes, and he hasn't scored, or he's not giving us that, then we take him off and bring fresher players. You saw the goal Oli Watkins scored. Harry Kane, if it was Cole Palmer that passed about to Harry Kane, he wouldn't have striked. He would have held the ball and waiting for support. So that is the difference. Yeah. Yeah, that's the difference between Oli Watkins and Harry Kane. Oli Watkins is still raw, still fresh, wants to score. Harry Kane wants to collaborate. If you pass for him, he will hold the ball. If there's no chance, he will come back and pass. I've seen several instances where he's had the ball in attacking positions and he decided to go back with a back pass instead of trying to shoot. So that's why England have these players. If this one is not performing late in the game, you bring Oli Watkins. I am 100% sure the Netherlands defender never expected Oli Watkins. If you knew the kind of player Oli Watkins was, he would never allow him to turn and score, because he didn't know how Oli Watkins plays. That is why Oli Watkins caught him unaware. So I'm 100% sure against Spain, if Oli Watkins comes in, they are going to be very, very careful not to give him chance to score. So that's how.
But for England, but the problem with here now in this kind of matches, since obviously Spain and Netherlands are different kind of style of play teams, you cannot wait 80 minutes. So you cannot wait like for 10 minutes to put a player like Watkins Palmer in, because Spain is a team that controls the ball. So if they, for example, let's say Spain is leading 1-0, he waits 80 minutes, so 10 minutes before it's finished, he waits to put Watkins and Palmer in. when he do that, the Spain will try to control and hold the ball as much as possible. If you remember in France game, literally the last 5-6 minutes, I don't know if France even had 1 minute the ball. So 4 or 5 minutes, last minute, Spain controlled the ball, shoot everywhere and stuff like that, but they control the ball. So if he waits for 8 minutes, I don't think there is enough time for Watkins and Palmer to do anything, because the England will have the ball maybe 3 minutes at most, or even 4, let's say 4 minutes. So
Do
he
you
needs
know there's something you're actually missing? Do you know Spain are also scared of England? Because England attack, if you give them space, they will score goal. You have to be good defensively. So I
yeah,
feel
but that's the Spain England scaring, that's past. This is totally different
no,
everything.
I'm
This
telling you,
Spain is a
if Spain scores a goal first, I'm telling you, they will focus. You watch the Spain Italy, right?
what Spain?
Spain Italy. You watch the
Spain
game.
Italy, okay?
You watch the
Yeah, yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
After Spain scored, Spain focused more on defense and hit with the counter attack. You remember, right?
Yeah, 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 of course, of course.
Thank you very much. I feel this is how this game is going to be. If Spain
Yeah,
scores,
but the Spain-Italy game was like in early stages of everything, and Spain, I think, respected Italy way too much than they should. It was, I mean, it was a game that Spain even could lose and to progress. It's not the same. This is the
I feel.
finals, and
Thank you very much. This is the stage they will be more careful, because this one, if you concede and this team wins, it's over. So this game, I feel Spain won't come out the way they normally do. They'll be
yeah,
very
maybe, yeah. That's why I just said if Spain is leading 1-0, I not said for the first half hour. Just if Spain leads, the Southgate cannot wait last 10 minutes. He needs to
okay.
put Palmer and Watkins like for last half an hour or 20
I agree
minutes,
with
something
you.
like that,
I
because
agree.
he will not have time to score last 10 minutes. The Spain will control the ball. That's what I'm saying. It's
Okay.
not same as Holland, because Holland don't know to hold the ball for a long time. You know, they're attacking team. They are not, you know, good in that department. Let's put it that way.
True, true. Okay, which players do you think we should watch out for in this game, in this final? Players you think that can change the game any moment. Which players should we watch out for in the Spain side?
I can like name every single player in both sides, but I'll say, of course, for the Spain, we have for me the 3 biggest names there are actually Olmo now, because Olmo showed our so character and so desire and skills and everything. So Olmo, Yamal, obviously, and obviously the other winger from Athletic Bilbao. How's
Nico
his
Williams.
name? Yeah, Nico Williams. Yeah. From Bilbao. So all those 3 players are for me the main threat for England. Maybe Morata also, but Morata is sometimes there, sometimes not. I don't know really what to expect from him. And from the England side, Foden is still, maybe he did not show for this tournament so much, but Foden is always a clear threat. Bellingham, sometimes, I don't know, he's something like Morata. You can expect something miracle, and then for next 2 games he disappears. So I don't know about him also. And yeah, my jokers are Watkins and Palmer. I just love those players, and from them they are for me biggest threats for England, but they're not using them. They're using as substitute. So this is the players that I like, and that's how I see. And I wanna I did not say what I think the score is. So I know a lot of people gonna just be safe and go with 1-0 or 1-1 kind of game. So something like that. Gonna go with 2 positions of mine. So if England don't play Palmer and Watkins, and they probably not gonna play them, I'll say 3-1 Spain. But if England play in first team, Palmer and Watkins, I'll say 2-2 or 1-1, a draw, if those 2 are playing. So this is the 2 results that I have based on the formation and the team that Southgate puts on. So 3-1 is actually, let's say, my main result, because I think Watkins not gonna play.
If you are being asked, who do you think will win the trophy? Which team are you picking?
Yeah, Spain, definitely. I don't give England any chance.
All right, I feel it's going to be a very tight game, very, very tight game. England has, because England played the last final. I'm sure they have learned a lot of stuff from that last game. Southgate will actually go and start making research, thinking about how to play, which players to use, if he has to change players. But I feel he might not change any player. The thing is actually scoring goals and defending well. I feel if England scores first, it's going to be a huge problem for Spain because England defenders are actually really good. I won't lie to you. They're actually really good. If they focus on defense, the only way you can score England is if you hit them down on the break. But if England are defending, England decides that, okay, I've scored you first. I want to defend. It's very difficult to break them down because
Just one thing. They, what you say, France or England is better in defense? Like you tell me.
Ooh, it depends. I think it depends on the team. I'll go with England. I'll go with England.
But how France did only concede one goal in the whole tournament or two? I can't remember. Like,
you understand that? France is focusing on defense and they are conceding, but England are not focusing on defense. Okay, remember what you told me that if England are playing against a big team and England scores first, the game will end 1-0 because they focus on defense. Once they say, okay, this game, let's not score goal, let's defend. That's how it will be. The difference between England and France, people expect them to play more, obviously. Same thing with England. But if England scores you first and they decide that, okay, we are not scoring anymore, let's defend. That is it. Probably 1-1, 1-0 or 0-0. But say England scores first, you score them 1-1, come back to score 2-1. It's going to be very difficult, I'm telling you. Extremely difficult for that.
The reason why I asked you this is because France scored first in against Spain, and Spain turned it around in 5 minutes. That's why I'm asking you this, because I don't think England's defense is actually so. I don't know if they're so good actually. That's why
after France scored, they didn't defend, right? They were going for more, right?
Yes and no. I mean, they did not play so openly, but of course, it was the start of the game, so of course you're not gonna close it fully right away. Yeah.
Southgate is a terrible manager. If he scores 1 minute, he'll start defending that 1 minute.
Yeah, probably. But
that's Southgate for you. If Southgate scores, if you watch the game against I've forgotten which game was that. It was against Croatia. England scored first. 60 minutes. They were wasting time, and Croatia got to the equalizer. You remember that? I don't know if you remember that game. So I feel after all these things that happened in the past games, the Euros, the final loss against Italy, this game, you would want to show that, okay, we have learned from all those things. That's what Southgate will be trying to prove. Because if England loses this final again, it'll be like, have you not learned anything from all these Euros that you have reached the finals?
No, he did not learn anything. I mean, the Southgate players maybe yes, but Southgate, he did not learn anything.
No, that's going to happen. So I feel that this one you say we have to win. If not, they will say we haven't learned anything. So I feel it's going to be very tough. But me, I feel if England scores first, England will win. That's my prediction. If England scores first, but so
okay, brave one.
But if Spain scores first, Spain they might go to penalty. But if you ask me for a prediction, I'll go for 2-1 win England. That's my prediction. 2-1 win England for final.
Okay, I see you're supporting England so hard, but okay, it's a brave prediction.
Why I'm supporting them is that the semifinals, they surprised me. I was like, why are they playing like this? And why is Netherlands playing like this? I feel Netherlands, they felt that, okay, if we attack, I think the three at the back they have been playing, it has changed the structure. This is how Southgate wants to play. So I feel against Spain.
Yeah, but you have to have in mind that this Netherlands is not on the same level as the France, Portugal, Germany, Spain. I mean, they suffered in Turkey games so much, this Holland. They are not, they are one level below of everyone, and England always finds some way to manage to get past through them. But this is
despite all that, both of us we predicted Netherlands to beat England, right?
I think I was predicting in extra time, but it happened when Palmer
Netherlands to beat
Yeah,
England.
but I have to say Palmer and Watkins came in my players, so that's why I missed. That's my excuse for this match.
My point is that none of us was confident. None of us were confident that England would beat Netherlands. That's the
Yeah,
fact, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why I feel it's going to be close. And I feel if England scores first, they win. So I'll go for a 2-1 prediction, 2-1 win for England against Spain. Now, as for Spain, if you talk about what to expect from Spain, I feel, what do you call it? Kyle Walker and Kieran Trippier. Kyle Walker can hold Nico Williams. Both of them are very fast. He can match him for pace and everything. The
Kyle
problem,
Walker is a little bit older now. I mean,
yes,
he's
but
not.
he's still fast. He's still fast.
Yeah, he's still fast. But I remember what Luis Diaz is doing
The
him
only
for.
problem is Kieran Trippier and the left wing, Lamine Yamal wing. The only way you can stop Lamine Yamal from playing, because I feel Kieran Trippier is no match for Lamine Yamal, because Lamine Yamal is tricky, and so I feel when Lamine Yamal holds the ball, an additional player will help Kieran Trippier or whoever plays, Luke Shaw or whoever at the left wing. But for Walker, I think Walker can handle Nico Williams. But the left wing, remember what I'm saying, left wing, if Spain scores, it's going to be from the left wing. Yeah, Lamine Yamal wings. The right wing, I think. Yeah, right wing, Lamine Yamal. If Spain scores, it's going to come from there. That's my prediction. So I'm going for a 2-1 victory for England against Spain. If England scores first, England is winning. If Spain scores first, ooh, tricky. So, but
Okay, very much.
you are predicting for England, Spain to win the trophy, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm predicting for Spain to win.
Sorry, for Spain to win the trophy. Me, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that is it. We have predicted, we dropped our predictions. He says Spain to win the trophy. I say England.
3-1.
It's going to be actually, what do you call it, close. If you look at the betting odds, it's not that huge. The gap is not that big. It's not like Spain will get 1 and 2 odds, England will get 7 odds.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
close. To tell you that anything can actually happen. It might go 0-0, extra time or penalties, anything can happen. So that's how unpredictable this game would be. But that's our predictions. I hope you did enjoy that. The English Premier League is coming soon. I'm sure Milos will be dropping predictions. So go to his channel, subscribe, and wait for predictions as the football season comes. This channel will be predicting, Milos channel will be predicting, be giving you all football content all season. Thanks for riding with us. Thanks for joining me, Milos.
Thank you for having me for all this time, and I hope our viewers have enjoyed us with our craziness, and I hope we give them something also with our predictions. So,
all right, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.
Football View, the beautiful game.